Peace, light, and love, 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 y'all. What's going on? Thank you for joining me. I am Shakesha Divine, in case you missed it. And this is the Pretty Priestess podcast. Right here, we are all about empowering our self image, healing relationships with ourselves as well as others, and doing the damn thing, no doubt about it. I don't know about you, but this energy that we have shifted into has been a little bit different for me. I've had some extremely profound experiences. And I know that I've already heard a few people talking about how a lot of us cats in the spiritual community, every time there's a moon, every time there's a new energy, every time there's a shift, that it's a powerful time. It's a powerful time. And I was cracking the hell up when I heard that, right? But for real, it always is a powerful time, because when you're aware and you're in tune with how this energy works, it's always a powerful and profound experience. And so just being a spiritual being and experiencing the wonder of the energy and how it affects us, it is powerful. It is profound. And what a profound and powerful time indeed right now with this full moon in Scorpio. Shut up now. Stop it now. Scorpio energy. Read up on Scorpio energy if you ain't hip to that. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Um, yeah, yeah. Heightened intuition like nobody's business. This is a time right now where you need to follow the gut. That still small voice, you need to rock with it, because intuition is on point and on fleek right about now. And we got to make sure that that message is truly intuitive and not a message within our heads, right? Because we know that Mercury is unfortunately in retrograde, and that kind of messes with our communication and our thought process and our technology and anything mercurial that you can think about, huh? Ain't that a bitch? And then we get Jupiter in Aries, and that is all about growth, expansion, power. They say folks is going to be a little bit more rah-rah in this particular energy. And yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Yesterday, I took me a really intensely profound spiritual bath. Okay, so I put it together. Of course, I got my little salt combination and everything, you know what I'm saying? Do what it do. And then I dealt with me some bergamot this time, right? This is to help me to get into that whole energy of having that uplifted mood, you know what I'm saying? Washing away negativity, you know what I'm saying? With that new moon energy, and really helping me to connect to that joyful experience within life, and being able to really tap into intuition by raising my vibration, right? So that's where I've been at right about now. And a powerful work indeed. It was like I had this like surreal, profound experience. I brought in the crystal that I've been working with for quite some time. And when I work with this, like I can really connect with the spirit realm with this, and really connect with ancestors, really connect with a lot of powerful energy. And lately, like in this crystal, because I can absolutely scribe with it as well, in this crystal, I've been noticing, like seeing a lot of eyes. I've been noticing just eyes all over the place, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, this is like maybe I'm a seer. I'm about to see something, right? I'm clairvoyant. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to see something profound. Well, really not so much, right? I'm thinking that I'm gonna get this profound vision and all of this other stuff, but I did have this interdimensional type of experience in the bathtub, right? Where it was like I was just somewhere else. That's the best way that I can put it. Like the light started like really intensifying and getting extremely like bright, like I was inside of a type of a video game type of vibe, right? And it was just like really cool, really relaxing, really serene. And it was like illuminating is the words that I'm looking for. And so with that, I just felt like so activated, so in tune, so connected. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mind was just like whole blown with all the way blown with that experience. And then also with that, I also did a little bit of work in that garden and everything, like really powering up my herbs, really powering up all of my flowers and everything. I just, you know what I'm saying? Love doing that work out in the garden and everything. So that's where I was at and had some profound experiences, some profound. And then, fam, I got to assist a sister in embracing this energy, whether she was aware of it or not, to really make a rebirth, right? Because we know that Scorpio vibe is all about transformation and rebirth, not just death and destruction, but transformation and rebirth, you know? And I was in class and we were talking about that whole energy, and that is like really consistent with Shiva, right? That death destruction energy, right? Creator destroyer energy, right? And you know, so that really definitely resonated with me when I heard that. Um, and through this process of helping and assisting with getting the home organized and clearing out the clutter and just really like hitting a reset button. And I don't know if any of you have ever had a house that was like messy and it just like kind of spun out of control, like the drain on energy, some shit like that has. And I got to tell you, when that happens, that happens, it brings you it. Well, we already know it's a low vibration state. It's bringing us into a lower vibration, right? But when you cleanse that space, you cleanse that area, the feeling of renewal, the rejuvenation, the restoration is profound. And just assisting someone in a task like clearing the clutter within their homes, within just a room, within a closet, has profound spiritual benefits. And so I want to give a special shout out to that sister for taking authority with this energy, whether she knew it or not. Oh, she knew it. Her soul knew it. In making this move, this shift, and starting anew in this new energy. What a powerful time indeed. And so this right here, this type of transformation, this type of energy shift, this right here, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking profound and powerful. It doesn't have to meet the headline news. Like shifts like this happen every day and are just as equally profound and powerful. I also wanted to give an ashe to Kevin Samuels. We could definitely count on that brother to speak his truth and keep it real and keep it a buck. And while I disagree with many of the things he said, I did agree, in fact, with many of the things he said as well. And so I want to give a special ashe to that particular brother out here, and love to anyone that was connected to him, that it hit in a more for any of those that hit in a way that made you feel loss or sorrow, I send you extra love. And I'm also sending Ashe in a special healing light to those individuals that was affected by this mass shooting that went down the other day, day before yesterday. What a world we live in right now. There's some signs and symbols right there, testifying to how this energy is affecting some of us. So again, I say how we handle folks. Be careful out here, because this energy is affecting people and we vibrating all on various frequencies. And how that hits us can show up in many different faces. And ain't none of us too slick to not get a negative effect of how this energy can hit us, especially if we're not looking out and taking care of ourselves out here and holding ourselves down. It's imperative that we start really making some moves that's definitely going to raise our vibration and frequency. And that's about, for me especially, taking in higher vibration foods, start engaging in higher vibration things, listening to higher vibration music, just living a higher vibration experience. Unfortunately, this is just a time where we're going to notice that some folks is absolutely beside themselves. And it's imperative that we show some folks love out here in these streets, regardless, even if there's no love for us. This is why I've been there, light a candle for justice. Justice is all about that energy of rectification, of balance, making it right in this world, whatever we feel the injustices are. Can we love ourselves enough to move into that space? I pulled some cards to see what Spirit had to say about how this energy is working, because we can speculate on how this energy is. It's intense. And I feel like we can really benefit from taking a more lighthearted approach, kind of having that flirty, floaty type of vibe going on. Not to say that your feelings are not real or worth exploring or anything like that, but really trying to experience the highest vibration of that. And so when I went to my decks to see what Spirit had to say about that, the first card that I got that came out was the Magician. The Magician. And the Magician shows up to talk about how there's a lot of potential that we have within ourselves, right? We got hidden power and magical ability, and we really want to step into it. And this is all about really too taking advantage of this Scorpio full moon energy and really connecting to our intuition in a powerful way, which is going to help and guide us. so that we can really move into a direction of getting success, prosperity, celebrations, like good times. We can really get into that space of living our best life, right? Because it's not necessarily always just about the financial gains, which that is a winner, make no mistake about it, likes the material, right? But having good people around you, having good times, good experiences, right? So when the Four of Wands shows up, that's what it's speaking to, is really enjoying that success, the whole ecstasy of what prosperity truly looks like. Like nobody wants to be rich and by themselves, have a whole bunch of fly ass cars, clothes, material possessions, the tightest, the dopest shit, and ain't got a friend in the world. I was at the store, out at the mall, and saw a shirt that said, "Make money, not friends." How sad that is. Now I get it. I get the mentality, especially if you're working around a bunch of folks, you know what I'm saying, that you can take them or leave them alone, right? And you came in here to do your job and you about your business and all of that. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this whole mentality. We have stepped into this world where we think we don't need a motherfucker in these streets. All we need in this life, in this particular time, is just my money, my bag, my material shit, and I can sit here by myself and enjoy my life by my damn self. And when I die, I ain't got no impact on nobody's life, and no one gives a shit. Oh, okay. Well, you know, if that's the dream, rock with that dream, right? Spirit recommends that we really start shifting the mentality, raising the vibration. One of the things that we was just really talking about during this particular time, it's on time, y'all, about really focusing on those things that we want to see happen and those desired results, right? Having that joy within our heart, having positive expectations, hoping for the best, believing folks is going to look out for your best interest, but being also smart enough to be able to navigate the situation kindly when you realize maybe not so much. Seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. Having good fortune. Doesn't mean that we Pollyanna, it's all good, shit's going down right, we know it, we know it, we know it, snap, snap, let me cast my care, go back to sleep, Joe Biden is going to take care of it, go back to sleep. But really moving into a space, right? Really moving into a space where we're awakened. Awoke, is that a word? Where we're awakened and aware and in touch and in tune in the highest vibration. Seeing the vision of us coming out in the victory. Planning for obstacles and challenges that may come, because we know that that's a possibility as well. And factoring all of that in and enjoying ourselves in the process. The Star card. Because when we get into that space, this is how we find that balance. This is how we make it right for ourselves. But when the Justice card shows up, It's not necessarily about how we want it to go. It's about how it's gonna go. It's about divine order at the end of the day, right? So it don't really necessarily make a difference. I mean, listen, if you want it to go for your highest and greatest good, desire alone may not be sufficient. Because we can desire it and then we go out there and we sabotage shit. We can desire it and then we go out there and we do shit that goes completely against the direction that we was trying to go in. Then justice shows up and give us a great big fat ass dose of ourselves, because that's what justice do. Rectify, balance it out. Any way it go. So if we go vibrate high or vibrate low, justice showing up either way. So you ain't got to, you can be dog side about the business of yourself. We don't love them hoes. Whatever. I had to do my spirit animal because I just love my spirit animals. And again, this bobcat keeps showing up. What the hell? I mean, this like the third time this cat done showed up. Card number 8. With that Leo energy connected, that 8. I rocks with it. The bobcat coming to show, let us know that life is a mystery. Sometimes we get thrown a curveball. Sometimes things happen out of the blue. When we doing the right things for the right reasons, when we vibrating on the highest frequency, we kind of increase the chances in that mystery that we call life to work more for our highest and greatest good. Because we don't put ourselves in energetic alignment to make that shit go down. The bobcat. So let me give you a couple of quotes that I pulled up that's really speaking to this energy shift that's really going to help us to move towards our highest and greatest good. Number 1, well, we need to know first and foremost what magic is. Now, on the remix, you hear him talking about it being making a greater individual commitment. Hell yeah, feel that. Word, word. Oh, she got that right. Miss Blue got that right. Definitely. Magic is also believing in yourself. Make no mistake about it. See, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, she said, if you can do that, you can make anything happen. Real talk. Believing in yourself. But then going back to where your vibration is. No matter what your circumstances looking like. No matter how shit's going down or all of the odds that stacked against you. Listen with Helen Keller. I think this chick, she was both blind and deaf, right? Was that her? Oh God, I hope that was right. But anyway, she said, Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Mm, mm, mm. Ain't that funny how I got those two quotes with those messages? How spirit just lines shit up like that. Ain't that dope how that work? I ain't come up with this. I ain't that clever. Optimism is that faith that leads to achievement. Shit. Life is a mystery, family. Life is a mystery. Ride this Mercury retrograde with a high vibration. Ride this time out right now in optimism, in the highest vibration, and how we handle people, family, how we handle people. Hold up, let's put on some party music. Be careful how we handle people out here in these streets. Peace and light. Peace and love.